Good day to everyone. Our research is entitled School Responsiveness and Teachers' Level of Awareness on the Child Protection Policy, Basis for a Proposed Strategic Plan. I am Jarin Jarin of Lalaan Central School. With me is my co-proponent from the same school, Abegail S. Bernardo. Every child has the right to live, to be protected, to belong, to be heard, to be properly cared for, and to grow up in a safe environment. Children's first line of defense is their family. The major responsibility for creating a safe and caring home falls to parents or other guardians. Outside of the child's household, schools and communities are responsible for creating a safe and child-friendly environment. Different government agencies in the Philippines focus on the welfare of the children, including the Department of Social Welfare and Development. Because of the difficult challenges teachers and other school officials endure, both inside and outside the school, the Department of Education realizes that incidences of abuse may develop. As a result, the Child Protection Policy was implemented to provide special protection to children who are threatened or endangered by conditions that affect their normal development and over which they have no control, as well as to assist the responsible agencies in their rehabilitation. Embedded with the 1987 Philippine Constitution, the state shall protect the right of children to health, including appropriate care and nutrition, and special safeguard from all forms of abandonment, mistreatment, cruelty, and other conditions detrimental to their development. Mandated by DepEd Order No. 40, Series of 2012, the Department of Education has developed a policy to provide exceptional protection to children who are badly threatened or endangered by circumstances over which they have no control that disrupts their normal development and to support the appropriate authorities in their rehabilitation. The main objective of the study is to assess school responsiveness and teachers' level of awareness on the child protection policy. Specifically, it aims to answer first, what is the school responsiveness and implementation of child protection policy as perceived by teachers at the Laan Central School and the Laan First Elementary School? Second, what is the level of awareness of teachers towards child protection policy at the Laan Central School and the Laan First Elementary School? Third, is there a significant relationship between school responsiveness and teachers' awareness of child protection policy? And lastly, as an offshoot of the study, what strategic plan may be developed? Quantitative method and descriptive research design will be used in assessing school responsiveness and teachers' level of awareness on the child protection policy. The study will use a total enumeration sampling. The respondent of the study will be the 35 teaching personnel of Lalaan Central School and 11 teaching personnel of Lalaan First Elementary School. Table 1 indicates that teachers of the two schools are very knowledgeable about the specific aims of child protection policy of DepEd, such as providing special protection to children who are gravely threatened or endangered by circumstances, and zero tolerance policy for any act of child abuse, exploitation, bullying, and other forms of abuse. Table 2 signified that child protection policy of DepEd is implemented in the two schools as indicated by the overall mean of 3.61. Furthermore, it can be observed that the schools highly implement disciplinary proceedings in cases of offenses committed by learners, as well as practice positive and nonviolent discipline as may be required under the circumstances. It can be seen that the value of R is 0.97, indicating a very high positive correlation between the two variables. Table 4 shows the suggested educational policy or program for strengthening level of awareness and school responsiveness or implementation of child protection policy. The results of this research emphasize the importance of each student and how schools respond, as well as the extent to which each teacher is aware of child protection policy. As a result, When students returned to school during the previous pandemic, they were given special attention. It must also be improved and maintained at all times in order to always ensure school safety. Based on the findings of the study, the following conclusions were drawn. First, the level of awareness on child protection policy of teachers of Lalaan Central School and Lalaan First Elementary School is high. Second, the school responsiveness and implementation of child protection policy as perceived by teachers of Lalaan Central School and Lalaan First Elementary School is nearly moderate. Third, there is a significant and very high positive correlation between level of awareness and school responsiveness on child protection policy. And lastly, nurturing optimistic and morally right education or no more against violence, ensuring a healthier learning environment for all learners of SDO Cavite was suggested for implementation. The following were offered as recommendations based on the findings and conclusions of the study. First, monitoring and evaluation of schools in implementing child protection policy must be enhanced to always ensure safety in the schools. Second, school responsiveness and implementation of child protection policy must be improved and maintained at all times. Third, a project such as nurturing optimistic and morally right education or no more against violence, ensuring a healthier environment for all learners of SDO Cavite should be conducted to achieve all other cited recommendations. And finally, we have here the list of references used in the study. That ends our presentation. Thank you and may God bless us all.